Hello everyone, and welcome back to Galactic Spots, our 101 Dalmatians side story with little Lyra, who has been space-napped by her biological mother, the alien Suas, and is currently being raised far, far, far away from Earth and from her family there on another planet because, you know, Roger and Anita in our 101 Dalmatians series sort of vanished into thin air, and Suas didn't feel very comfortable leaving her genetic offspring, who she had in order to fulfill her requirement to pass on her genetic lineage for her alien society, just kind of to take care of herself on a farm in Earth. So she has brought her daughter home, even though Lyra's presence kind of clutters things up and gets in the way of her own projects, and Lyra is currently home under the watchful eye of her brand new nanny bot, who is supposed to watch over her while Suas travels throughout the galaxy and attempts to recreate the collection that she used to have that made her famous among the ranks of her alien society before she got robbed by pirates in a very bad deal, and now she only has a few scraps of her high technology left. And if all of that sounds very unusual and confusing to you and you're like, whoa, Seri, hang on, where are we, what's happening, then I highly recommend you check out the video description down below because you will find a link to this playlist. And yes, it's been a while since I've done these episodes, but I want to start getting back into our 101 Dalmatians series. I am so excited. And that means we also need to have little Lyra have a chance to grow up too, since her family back on Earth is aging up and we're starting to approach the point where hopefully we'll, you know, hint to Lyra's older siblings. We'll hopefully start seeing Generation 3. But I don't know if, you know, Tisha and Terry even want to get married or even want to have kids. Who am I joking? Of course they do. But they're aging up and growing up, and before we get back into the main 101 Dalmatians, I wanted to make sure that Lyra had some time too, because she was kidnapped. It was quite tragic. Well, kidnapped is a strong word, because, you know, Suas kind of is her biological mom, but still, she's not where she belongs back on the family farm. But yeah, that's part of our 101 Dalmatians challenge. This is a side story for it. That should explain everything. You can check out the video description, click on all the links. The 101 Dalmatians challenge in Sims 3 with all expansion packs and custom content is one of the most popular and personally my most beloved series that we have ever had, and I'm very excited to return to it. So what's happening? Well, last time we ended up giving the nanny bot chip to our bot right over here. She should now be upgraded. Yeah, with Robo Nanny. So she can now cook. She has Steel Chef so that her cooking skill is raised to the max. She is a handy bot, so she will be able to have maxed out handiness skill, and she will be taking care of all the things around the house. She also will clean up because she is a competent cleaner. And as a Robo Nanny, she will become a good child care expert, and she should be able to watch after Lyra right over here as Lyra tries to get her skills up, because alien society has some pretty strict ideas of what your offspring should be able to do, and you need to have very high logic skill, pretty good like high tech skill, so your advanced technology, and Lyra needs to be on the track for being able to start entering the very competitive academies that she is going to have to take part in when she is a teenager. And if she fails to pass the test to get into those academies, and if she is not able to really distinguish herself in alien society, then it will definitely reflect on her mother Suas, who left her on Earth, because if she had been fully raised on Earth, she would have been regarded as having special skills from the planet Earth, and she could have been kind of an ambassador for Suas's race and her species on Earth. But because Suas couldn't trust that her kid was going to survive, she just had to bring her kid back on one of the wellness checks that she did to Lyra, because Lyra was kind of an orphan. She became an orphan on Earth, so now she's back with her bio mom, who never really planned on raising her, and Suas is a little bit conflicted about what to do, but feels that she's doing a good job. She actually was starting to warm up to Lyra before, my friends, she made the Plumbot. And now that RJ73, who we still need to rename, how have I not renamed this Plumbot? Let's go ahead and do that right now. Testing cheats enabled, true please. How have I not renamed you yet? I think we named her like Zolanda, but that's actually the grandma. Yeah, I knew I picked the wrong name. Let's go ahead and name her Zine. I think we'll name her Zine because that seems kind of like a robot-y name. So we're going to edit her and create a sim because her name should not be RJ73. But I fear for the connection that Lyra was starting to have with her mother, because now that let's do, yeah, like Zine. Zine? I think just Zine. Now that Zine is here and can take care of the kid, you're going to start seeing Suas disappear a lot more. Because once upon a time, she was well known in her society for having a lot of rare items, rare artifacts, especially from ancient civilizations that no longer exist anymore. And all of that has been lost when she made some really bad business choices, and she managed to get herself robbed by space pirates. So we're going to send her off. Where is her ship? Where is your spaceship, woman? You can't just like, I had her out. There we go. Can she travel again? Your sim needs some time off before making... so she was trying to travel to the asteroid belt to try to bring something home, but apparently it didn't work. And let's see, advanced technology, bot building. Let's have her come up, and she's going to work on designing trait chips. She kind of wants to design a sinister trait chip. But yes, so I'm just going to pick up where we were. If you're still confused over who's who, then definitely rewatch the episodes. That's what they're there for. And you can always ask in the comments because people might be able to fill you in, and hopefully our wiki will be up and going soon too, because I love my long running Sims stories, and I understand it's very difficult to keep everyone like straight and organized and to figure out the who is who of our Sims. So don't worry, I'm working on that wiki for sure. All right. Oh, Zine, look at you. You have a proper name now. And she's checking out this new object. So this is actually a storage container that is going to start storing a bunch of these rocks because Lyra needs to research them. So that is actually going to be a project that her mother gave her. Let's go ahead and play chess with. There we go. Oh, there's so much noise going on, and Nysa the second, who is a clone dog of Nysa down on Earth that Lyra's grandmother Zolanda gave her, because Zolanda is retired from the competitiveness of the alien society, so she has a little bit more freedom than Suas does. And then currently, now that Lyra's in it, then Lyra does. Maybe I should write up like a cool little page about my ideas of whatever planet they happen to live on for you guys. Maybe we'll even end up making like a whole bunch of different alien races. That would be really cool. But anyway, the rocks are there because there is a test coming up. The children of this alien race need to be able to tell apart the various gemstones, the chemistry, the geology of how they work together, how they're made, because so often crystals and gemstones are used to store information and to power the high technology devices. So Lyra is actually going to be given a project by her mother to go and to collect some new gemstones from around the world, and hopefully to gather up some new ones and pass some tests that she is going to be given. We're actually going to start having her be tested at random by her, well, at the end of every day by her mom. And if her logic skill like isn't high enough, I'll explain that later. Okay, so basically I'm going to give myself an extra challenge because Lyra is not just the beloved child of Suas. She is a child who is supposed to represent Suas's genetic contribution to the continuation of their alien race. So she needs to be a smart one. And we're going to set her free. She's going to have a little bit of freedom for once to be able to go and collect these different gemstones and crystals from around the planet that they happen to live on. But if she does not pass the exams that her mother will give her every night, then she will have to stay home and study. And the way I'm going to do the exams is I'm going to roll a random generator. And if the generator lands on, say, 8, then her logic skill would need to be 8 in order to pass it. But if it lands on 3, then she passed the test for the day. So that will kind of determine the freedom that Suas will give Lyra. Because in previous episodes and in previous days, having a little bit of freedom to be able to go out. Oh, get attention from mom. Oh, that's so cute. But having a little bit of freedom to go out and especially to explore with Nisa Nissa has kind of been something that Lyra's struggling with. So we're going to see how much freedom Lyra can win from her mother while here on the planet, and I'm going to try to make it fun by throwing in some randomness now and then. All right, what the heck are you doing? Oh, you're being paranoid. And the dog is following you. That's hilarious. She wants to feed Nissa a treat. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do that because that's adorable. I can't believe that you actually want to feed her a treat. Maybe you think, I think that Suas is a little bit, yeah, she is neurotic, so she does freak out about things randomly. Oh, and I forgot, she is a dog person. I totally forgot about that. And that's how she got to know Roger and Anita with their 101 Dalmatians, is that she made a ton of money back when the Dalmatians were still being bred on the farm, selling them in space as like royalty dogs, and they made her a ton of money. Bio boost, bio drain, teach trick, reinforce, praise for being destructive. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that for digging a hole, because that's kind of like... oh, and I guess she could also tell, that makes sense, train to hunt. Oh, and then she could send Nissa out and be like, go find something that I can turn into a rare gemstone that we can sell for a lot. And Lyra would be free to go with Nissa to explore. I see. That would definitely work. That would definitely work. And you can see Lyra does want to become best friends with Suas. She's kind of gotten over the pain of being, she's not gotten over the pain of being taken away from Earth, but she doesn't really blame Suas for taking her away anymore because there weren't any other adults. She misses her sister Meredith so much that it's a constant pain in her heart that she just can't seem to get over, and she won't. She wants to go back to Earth to get back to her sister Meredith more than anything in the world. They grew up like twins, but she's gotten over any real anger at Suas because her parents did disappear, and she does just want attention from the last person who is left here. And yay! Oh, and then Suas discovered how to build the sense of humor chip for the robots. That's cool. Oh, and I think that let me check. Yeah, free will disable. I want to make sure. Yeah, high free will is on, so they can do whatever they want. All right, Lyra, you're free to go to the bathroom. But there we go. So yeah, we do need to do the geology thing where Lyra is going to be free to explore and collect crystals until she becomes a teenager, because there is a really cool crystal growing thing that you can get from this planet. So I thought that would be a good way to sort of explore that, like some sort of crystal tree that's a premium object for the shop, but I've never actually seen it. I've never used it, like the tree of life or something or other is what it's called. Oh, hey, there's a whole bunch of rocks over here. Oh, and some flowers. Gardening and flowers are really looked down on by this society because you don't need to like mess with organic life anymore. We've got other things. Why would you? Yeah, crystal plants. Like, why would you waste your time? So they really look down on it. But crystal plants, they think are cool. Just everything else, you can synthesize all of your food. So why would you waste time? Like, why on earth would you waste time doing anything else is kind of the basic gist of things. So, all right, Lyra, you can go ahead. We'll send you exploring so that hopefully... Also, welcome back to Sims 3, guys. It's a little laggy. My apologies. Well, just as the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, so Lyra secretly has her little garden in here because she was raised on a farm, and she loves the flowers and the trees because they remind her of home, and she grew up on a farm, so she really has an appreciation for that. But those are things that are really considered to be very wasted skills in this society. So she kind of has her garden a little secret, and she has been keeping a whole bunch of flowers secretly, and I think we'll go ahead and sell those at some point, and then just like put down a few little secret plots in here and maybe put in some rare plants, or maybe even just get her a treat of some kind, a little toy. But all right, so training to hunt. Oh, and then the last thing that we need to do, I'm not sure if it'll work because Lyra is homeschooled, but I do want to actually give her a little after school thing. Oh, she does need to do her homework before tomorrow. She is homeschooled technically, because I just feel like that's how the alien society would work. And sign up for after school class. We're gonna sign her up for the geology club because I'm going to say that it's less of a club and more like a mandatory thing that alien children have to go to and like report in. All right, there we go. How did you pick up all these sprites? What have you done? The robot, the Simbot must be jealous of all of our little sprites that we have on display as some of the high technology items because she has kidnapped them. Nowhere to go. Did I put it outside? Oh, there you are, little one. Come on. Come on, you can go back inside. Don't let that Plumbot kidnap you. All breeds of dog can learn to hunt. Proper training will prepare any dog's nose to sniff out the rarest collectibles throughout the neighborhood. And Nissa the second just learned how to hunt. Yay! All right, and Suas is excited. We can work on that hunting skill. So hopefully we can send... Yep, that's how we've made so much money when we're in the normal 101 Dalmatians. And learn a guitar. Huh. Well, also one of the things we're going to be doing with Suas now is we're going to try to get her high technology skill up. Also, it made me laugh so hard to realize that her daughter's high technology skill is going up faster because Lyra is like a kid and she seems to be learning the technology faster than Suas is. But I want to fulfill all of the advanced technology outcomes, the challenges for Suas. And we're also going to try to get all of the lifetime rewards that have anything to do with like high technology. Like the teleportation pad, the food replicator, maybe not the clone voucher, but basically any of the physical items that have to do with technology we're going to get, and just maybe Lyra will be able to inherit those and even take them back to the Dalmatian farm at some point in the future. So in order to get all of those things, I need to fulfill a lot of aspiration points. So basically, you're going to start seeing Suas just do anything that she wants to do and to really focus on things that she wants to accomplish. How can I build the advanced technology anyway? Let's see. Oh, in the future. That's right. That's right. We need to send her to the future. Oh, that'll be so exciting when we finally do that. Maybe I'll do that next episode. Because now that we have a nanny bot, you're going to see Suas just start to be super independent and go elsewhere. So I'm going to have her maybe fiddle around with more trait chips. And then what do we have here? Signing up for Geology Club. We're quite stinky, but I feel like Lyra doesn't care if she smells. Because, again, she's used to living on a farm. She has a very, very different outlook on life than any of the alien kids would. Oh, that's so cool! I love this high technology stuff. It's so rare that I actually get a chance to, like, play with it, too. Oh, this is so cool! Lyra, look at you! You have a little floating computer! I wonder how your geology club is gonna work if you're homeschooled. Alright, so she finished that. Let's go ahead and put the computer away. And I wonder, like, is she just gonna... after school activities. Oh, there we go. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go to after school activity. Geology club. Oh, for like 10 to 12. I think it's over. Yeah, school not in session. So, okay, so twice a week we will send her. Oh, she's going to age up almost before then. But all right, it was a good thought. It was a good thought. And we'll let her go ahead and bathe, and then we'll send her off to look for some gemstones. That was interesting with your legs there, Lyra. We'll send her off to look for some gemstones. And there's a cat! What the heck? There's just like a stray cat hanging out over here. What? What? Well, Suas is very much not a cat person, so I think that she would just go inside. And as often as we can, and again, sorry for the lag, this is literally just the way Sims 4 is. Ah, we're gonna send her off to the Great Asteroid Belt. Or actually, let's send her to Planet Sixum and see what happens. Travel to Planet Sixum. She's just gonna be going off all the time so that she can get whatever kind of skills she wants. And then we're gonna go ahead and let's have Nissa the second socialize with this stray cat. Bye, Suas. Man, that's such a cool skill. And I'm gonna free... Hello, stray cat. Can we, like, build up a friendship with you? This is cool. Alright. Oh, and look at who's doing her homework. Lyra, you're doing so good. And Nissa's trying to form a relationship with this stray cat. That's so cute. So this clone version of Nissa on the alien planet seems to really like other animals. She's a very nervous creature. We gave her the skittish trait. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Be friends with the stray cat. That is so cool. And meanwhile, in a large recreational park, Suas actually observed a growathon sharing a hot pouch of spicy Van Roths with a zobrite. Haha, only on planet Sixum. Well, that's interesting. All right, can we give the cat a good sniff? Sniff, sniff. Can we? Friendly, sniff. Oh, we can talk to the cat because we're super friendly. I don't think it would want us to nuzzle it yet. But can we play together? Oh, it disappeared. Was it a hologram cat? I'm gonna say it was a hologram cat. That was so cool. Okay, so it's like somebody's pet hologram cat. That is now just the way I'm gonna believe in it. If we ever see it again and become friends enough with it, I'm gonna move it. Like if we become good friends with this stray cat, I'm moving it into the household. We'll recolor it so that we'll make it a hologram cat per se. I think that would be really fun. All right, where are we going? Off to recycle. And we want to reach advanced technology skill. Oh, and we're gonna play with Nissa. And Nissa's coming over here to beg from us. Well, you do have food. Suas's UFO experienced a critical mechanical failure on its way to 6M, and she was forced to divert for an emergency landing on planet Sim X. Thankfully, she ran across some helpful dolphins who just happened to have an extra child to spare, the improbability of which could be calculated at exactly 0.42%. Oh my gosh, that's a hilarious reference. All right, and meanwhile... Oh, Nissa, you're gonna learn a trick? What? Zine is teaching Nissa a trick? She is. She's like training the dog. She has decided that it is her obligation to train this animal. That's kind of hilarious. And then, yeah, we refilled the food. Okay, Lyra, there you go. And did you finish your homework already? Let me check. Yep, she already finished her homework. We'll turn it in before 10 in the morning tomorrow. Are we doing okay at school? Yeah, we're doing good at school. Hopefully we'll get promoted soon because we have really good outcome at school. But all right, so that is kind of the beginning of returning to our little adventure here. And now we actually have the possibility, what's going on at Best in Show competition? And now Lyra has temporarily won her freedom so that she can go and search different places for gemstones and try to raise her logic skill a little bit more. And we also want to remember that eventually she wants to become a dynamic DNA profiler, working basically, I'm gonna say, with the DNA research that the Alien Society can do, which is going to be really cool, but that'll be in the future. But for now, are there any rocks we could collect over here? Because once upon a time, we created this giant hole in the ground by having her mother use her alien powers to summon some asteroids. So it would be kind of cool to see if there's anything there. But it doesn't seem like there are. So, I think we'll just go ahead and let these two... Oh, maybe stop over at the diner? You know what? Why not? Ooh, or maybe stop over at the junkyard shop. I think that she's finally gonna get a chance to explore. She's not really had a lot of freedom yet, but if her mom continues to just like disappear, then why not, right? Huh. Like she could even come, and she could even like come and maybe tour the theaters or go look at things, and her mom wouldn't know it. Sunset Valley, Twin Brook, Hidden Springs. There's even a summer festival going on. She really does love going to those festivals. So, all right, we're gonna let Lyra start exploring. I'm actually gonna send her out and let her explore with her puppy. And we are gonna let Suas, who wants to watch a raccoon. That is so random of you, Suas. Suas found an emerald while on her adventure. Huzzah! All right, that means that you've got to wait just a second, little kid. So she found an emerald on her adventure with the dolphins on an alien planet. That is so cool. All right, we're going to come over to Lyra, and we're going to tutor. Oh, we can tutor? That's so cool. We're going to go ahead and we're going to gift this emerald and expect her to do well. And hopefully go and discover more things with Nissa, who's currently being taken care of by Zine. That's so cool. Oh, Lyra, there you go. She got attention from her mom, and that makes her so happy. She wants to become best friends with Suas. All right, come on. Friendly, special. Oh, she can talk about the star Emmite. Oh my gosh. And actually, it's not Meredith, it's Emma that she's close to. Sorry, I get those two sisters mixed up all the time. But she can talk about the star Emmite, which is the star she named after her beloved nearly twin sister, Emma, who I always call Meredith, and I get those two mixed up all the time. Let's go ahead and we'll ask her about her day. And maybe show off a sprite. And meanwhile, poor Nissa is so scared of this Plumbot. She wants nothing to do with her. Alright. Okay, so next mission. Go out, find... Wow, we're getting scanned! That's so cool! Is to go out and find a whole bunch of rocks, because that is what Lyra has been told she needs to work on. There you go, Lyra. And hopefully that'll go pretty well. Lyra, that is just so cute. I love the little sprites that she has. And hopefully, yeah, so all right, so rocks for Lyra, and then Suas is just going to do whatever she wants. Any of the skills, any of the things that she wants to do. Like right now, what's the highest value thing? Reach level 4 of the advanced technology skill. So I'm going to look up how to improve the advanced technology skill. Maybe it's just using the synthesizer. I don't think it has anything to do. Technology for Luddites. Maybe it just has something to do with like listening to a pod, listening to Tabcast. Advanced technology. There we go. So she's going to double up on things. She's going to listen to that advanced technology podcast, and she's going to come over and she's going to design some trait chips. Boom. Hopefully that'll get that done. Any of her wants are going to be fulfilled. And Lyra is going to be sent out to collect crystals, gain her logic skill, and hang out with her dog. And hopefully complete any of the things that she wants to do. And she'll be aging up in 5 days. So then she'll be a teenager. And then we might start spending more of our time permanently in the future, which is another goal I have. So thank you guys so much. I know that I'm still getting back into the swing of things. This is one of my favorite sim series to do, but it definitely takes me a minute because everything is so new. And we're going to have a really good time once we get going, and possibly especially once we get off the laggy lots and into the future. So hang in there, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.